Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Associate Professor Dr. Haji Azmi Bin Hj Muhammad to the stage.
First of all, I would like to thank SPID, Asia University and MPF, Malaysian Employee Federation as organizer of this seminar for inviting me to share my experiences and expertise related to the given topic. I do hope that in between 40 minutes to 45 minutes that have been given to me, it is enough for all of you to gain knowledge or inputs the process of designing and implementing effective governance program in your organization. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been informed, I've been told by the staff from AAU, there's some of you from the integrity unit or integrity governance unit, is it? IGU or integrity unit? Yes. I do hope maybe most of you who are in IGU, in private sector, know me very well, because last time who attending the CIO program, Certified Integrity Officers, organized by MACA? Anyone? Do you know me? Yeah. Because I'm been since 2017, I've been invited by MACA as the speakers on the topic of forensic integrity for the CIO program. Okay. It seems from the early morning session until this afternoon, you have been given exposure to topics related to best practice in corporate governance, building and ethical corporate culture, and leading with integrity. Okay, this is me. Right now, the topic that I want to share with you is related to how to design. What's the best design and how to implement effective governance. In short, it leads to good governance, design models, programs that need to be in place, and implementation methods. Now, let me start asking to all the participants, what actually the critical issues on governance in corporate or private sector education? What is the critical issue? Anyone? Yes, sorry. What is the critical issue of governance in corporate sector? Anyone? No. Never mind. I ask myself, I answer myself. Okay? Yes. Based on my observation, research being done by some scholars in Europe, this is the three critical issues occurred in corporate or private sector, including in Malaysia. What's that? Three. One is corruption and bribery, fraud, and embezzlement. Okay. Don't worry. This slide will be given to you later. Okay. No need to take a photo. Okay. Now, why these three items is critical in private sector or corporate sector in Malaysia? Why? This data are obtained from MACC website from 2020 until 2024. The arrested statistic under MACC Act 2009 from 2020 to 2024. Arrested statistic involve government staff and also private company staff. Now, you all from the corporate sector. You are from the private sector. You see the figures? Yeah. What yes? Increasing for private sector. This is the in private sector and corporate sector implementation. Why? That's why this is my focus for this. How to come out is in designing and implementing the best practices to reduce corrupt practice or to enhance integrity in your organization. Okay. In 2021, Tan Sri Azam Baki, number one, Chief Commissioner in MACC, come out with this press statement. I don't want to read, but you can read for yourself. Okay? This is a critical issues in private sector and corporate sector. Okay? Now, another press news. It started July 2012. Under Section 17A, corporate liability. Okay, you know these offences under Section 17A, corporate liability. Any organization, commercial organization involved in corruption, not only can be charged, not only can be investigated by MACC, but also after conviction, the company will be blacklisted from obtaining any tender or contract by the government. Under NACS, National Anti-Corruption Strategy 2024 until 2028, Phase 2. I will show you later that any company who want to obtain any contract or tender from the government must having ABFS. You know ABFS? Anti-Bribery Management System, or ISO 37001. I will show it to you later. Under Section 17A, I believe you're all aware of this provision under Section 17A of the MACC Act, the new laws. Okay? Wait. So under Section 17A(4), please see the purple color. Okay? It's a must for any official organization must develop their own adequate procedure when corrupt practice happen or occur in your organization. That's why if MACC come up in their investigation and there are evidence to show that your organization, private sector or commercial organization involved in under this section. So these are people who are be liable to be charged. Now, the question is, people will ask me, so, doctor, what should we do? What is the best practices that we should consider to make it happen that we comply with under Section 70A or under MACC Act 2009? Does Malaysian organization be ready? Have your company or your organization be ready? This one, with the new dedicated procedure. In 2020, PwC, not PwC, PwC is what? Anybody? I believe this time 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock, you are more focused after having your lunch. Means focus, no question, and then just see the slide only, no question. But please, have your company can come up with in designing or implementing any strategies in combating corruption in your organization. Now, people will ask me, Dr. Azmi, can you come up with some sort like adequate procedure? Example, have been done in any commercial organization, any corporate sector, any companies in the world. Yes, I will share with you ABAS case. You know ABAS, right? So in this world, how many companies have engaged in producing aircraft? 2. Which company? Which company? Boeing? That? EBAS. So I will show you scandal corruption in EBAS. Okay? The EBAS fabricate. I want to bring you what's the best practice design in combating corruption. This is case study, EBAS case. So in EBAS case, in the UK, EBAS case 5 counts of failure of the corporation organization to prevent bribery and blah blah blah. You can copy my slide. So at the end of the day, oops, sorry. So EBAS admit that they have what admitted in corrupt practices. So what EBAS do after this case? Sorry, before that, during the case, EBAS has come up with this vision. You know you see the red color? I believe most of your organization company have their own policy, business ethics, policy. What else you have? What do you have in your company to prevent corruption? Besides of policy and business ethics, what do you have? Plan. And then what else? Training. What else? Sorry? Declaration. Is that enough? Is that enough to make the what you call this corrupt practices happen in your company? You see the red color. However, this EBAS have all the policies that you've been told me just now. Policy, business ethics, what else for training, blah 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 blah. But however, these policies and procedure were easily bypassed or breached. There existed a corporate culture which permitted bribery by EBAS business partners and or employees to be committed throughout the world. Means that if you told me that we have a policy, we have this what I call this training, regulation, what else, is that enough? Based on this case, you can see that those whether your policy or procedure will easily bypass or breach or not. The red color. Don't worry, the slide will be given to you later by the organizer. Okay, the red color. This that your company should do. Educate procedure. Based on my experience as a consultant and also the advisor for the Garuda Permodaran Nasional Prahat, Yayasan Kerajaan Johor, Majlis Agama Islam Selangor, Clinical Research Malaysia under Ministry of Health, and then Jacob, Johor Net. I give my advice to them based on this case. And one more, you know, Yayasan Pembangunan Ekonomi Islam Malaysia at Subang Jaya there. They need my advice, and then I assist them how to deliver all these things. And recently, this Perbandanan Ekonomi Islam Malaysia Perak, last week they engaged me. We have appointed me as the integrity advisor. Come up with all this one. So this one is for EBAS case. Now, there one another case in UK also. Sweet. One company offense under corruption. This is what happened. Okay. Now, based on the evidence, in UK we call SFO, in Malaysia Anti-Corruption Agency, or SPRM, or MACC, Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, but in UK, SFO, Serious Fraud Office, I conduct investigation against this company, and then at the end of the day, this is the evidence that they got. Okay? So what happened with this case after it completed court? So these are some of the measures have been taken by the company. Okay? Now, organization, I just want to ask you whether your company have conduct organizational corruption risk assessment and integrity forensic. Some of the company have obtained ISO 37001. So they told me, Doctor, my company already get ISO 37001. So what? My question, so what? So are you satisfied with the ISO that your company get? Yes, we are satisfied. No, please. Last time I met one senior officer from Syria who attended for the CIO program in MACA, Malaysian Anti-Corruption Academy. I'm the speakers on this topic, forensic integrity. Okay, they admit that ISO 37001 is not a guarantee that your organization are free from corruption. Okay, so that's why I asked them whether have your organization conduct corruption risk assessment or forensic integrity assessment. I never heard that. I never heard that forensic integrity assessment. So please come for the CIO program. I'm not promoted you to join the program CIO program, but this is my suggestion to all participants. Please, apart of conducting this corruption risk assessment, please conduct forensic integrity assessment. This is the model. Maybe if in future your company intend to conduct a workshop for 2 days, maybe I can help how to conduct a forensic integrity assessment. Okay, forensic integrity assessment. If CRA, corruption risk assessment, is focused on corruption risk, forensic integrity are focused on integrity as a whole in your organization. Exim Bank, for example, last 2 months, their chief integrity officer called me. They intend to conduct this forensic integrity assessment. Yeah, until now, I'm helping them to conduct this forensic integrity assessment, and the result can assist board of directors to make a decision what are the lack in terms to enhance your integrity culture organization. Okay, do you know countries like Finland, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, New Zealand, how they are in the top 5 or top 10 on the corruption index? Why? Because they are focused on culture. Corruption can, I agree that you conduct your SOP, your policy, your regulation, your laws, but how you, please don't put yourself, okay, you count on this regulation, SOP, law, but how to change the culture? This is been focused by these countries, Finland, Denmark, Switzerland, Norway, and Denmark. They are focused on culture. From culture, they can enhance their level of integrity and can avoid anything in terms of corruption, the issue of integrity. They can come up with the solution if you conduct the forensic integrity assessment in your organization. Now, what is CRA? What is organization integrity forensic? Please keep my notes. This one, very important. And I suggest, I advise your organization, please conduct all this to make sure to reduce issue on corruption and issue on integrity. CRA, again, CRA is focused on corruption, but forensic integrity focus on how to enhance integrity culture in your organization. Okay? Now, design. Okay, I've been given until 2:30. Okay, another 10 minutes. Designing ethic. Dr. Azmi, can you please help us, assist us, the design, the best design in enhance integrity and combating corruption framework? This is design. One, policy, code of ethics. Now, you have your this one. You have the policy, you have the code of conduct ethics, but it's red color, 1, 2, 3. Have you focused on this? Education and awareness? Yeah. Dr. Azmi, every month our company and organization conduct training program on integrity, preventing corruption. Yeah, that's good, very good. But for this 1, 2, 3, have you focused on this 3? Okay. Focus on this. If you have all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all good. So the problem is strong leadership. Needs a strong leadership. Work as a family to make sure that corruption can be reduced, integrity can be enhanced in your organization. Okay? So this is what the framework, the design you should have in your organization. This one is focused on corruption. Now, this one for the integrity. Please keep my slide for your own benefit when you going back to your organization. Now, one, two, three, four. This one. Most of the organization of the sector have not done this one. See the color behavior? Behavior risks are related with culture. How to change the culture. How to change the culture in your organization from negative to positive. For the forensic integrity, there's a model. Anybody who want to attend for this CIO program organized by MACA, there's a one topic under forensic integrity assessment delivered by me. I teach you, I guide you how to conduct the forensic integrity assessment. There are 7 dimensions that you must be focused to make sure the culture of integrity can be upgraded or be enhanced in your organization. Now, from all these 1, 2, 3, 4, then you can create good governance. Good governance. We talk about good governance. How good governance will operate? This 1, 2, 3, 4. So people will ask me, Doctor, what is the element of trust? TRUST. TRUST is what? I want to share with you. Last week, I been invited by one bank. Okay, I don't want to reveal the bank name. He shared with me their experience. The problem in our bank is we have conduct all this risk assessment, training, undertake control measures, all have been done. But the problem is this one. Most of the organizations in corporate sector or private sector have problems with top management committee. That's why if I've been invited a lot for this bank, okay, in our future, our next meeting, can you please invite all this the top management level? I want to give a briefing to them on this issue. Without this T, if you have this R, you have U, S, what else? T, what? T training, this one, the first one, top management commitment. all the effort be done by you is useless. Okay? To combating corruption, to enhance integrity in your organization, the involvement of top management is a must. Very important. That's what T is number first. Number one, T. That's why I advise to many commercial organizations, please, IGU or integrity unit should be put under BOD or board directors, not under CEO, please. But up to you. But up to your organization. If you want to use my method, okay. If you don't want, up to you, because I have that one is out of my jurisdiction. For us, no, IGU or integrity unit must. I can be advisement. Luckily, like for example, like IRDA, Iskandar Regional Development Authority in Johor. Until now, they have been appointed me as a consultant. They put IGU under BOD, not under CEO. Okay. Exim Bank, for example, Gamuda, for example, I help them to develop this some of the model, the best practices, because based on the industry, bank industry different, oil and gas industry is different, pharmaceutical industry is different, insurance company different. But I try my best to help them. I suggest to them that if you want to make sure issue on corruption or integrity, IGU or IU, integrity unit, should be put under board of directors, not under CEO. If you disagree with me, up to you. This is my advice to them. But lucky most of them follow my advice. Okay? Top management, we talk about top management commitment is BOD, board of directors. Like Tabung Haji. Anybody from Tabung Haji? I'm informed that there's a Tabung Haji. Participant for Tabung Haji. Where's Tabung Haji? Tabung Haji. Tabung Haji. Tabung Haji. Where's Tabung Haji? Tak ada? Tadi kata ada Tabung Haji. Ada. Dah balik dah? Okay, tak apalah. Dia dah pandai pun. Tak apalah. Okay. Okay. So, talking about design, this one and two. How to implement TRUSD? Okay. Next. Okay, this one. People will ask me, what is the best practices, Dr. Azmi, in terms to overcome this problem? There are two models. One is culture-based ethics management model. One is compliance-based ethics management model. In Malaysia, I suggest use both. In countries like Scandinavian country, Norway, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, their culture-based ethics management models is very strong compared with number two. Singapore use both. But if you ask me personally, the solution in Malaysia, I suggest use both. If you have a very good, what you call this, regulation, law, SOP, but lack of culture-based ethics management model is not enough. So please use these two models. Dr. Azmi, can you explain details what is this two model? Maybe later. You can conduct one training program for one day, for example. I can discuss details these two models. To overcome issue on corruption and integrity in private sector, not only private sector, in public sector also, please use these two models. Again, I repeat, like countries in Scandinavia, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, they are strong. Number one. So, number one is strong. This number two come test. That's why when you read the books or article, culture in Finland, Denmark, Sweden, their culture is like in Malaysia, for example. Like just now I'm having lunch with one of several of our panels about the culture. In Malaysia, for example, is traffic light, red, green, yellow, all same. Going to shopping mall, OKU, you know OKU? Orang upaya parking lot. Who's parking the car inside the parking lot? No entry, double lane, public toilet. Try to go to Singapore. If traffic light yellow, you try to cross. I challenge them. Oh, cannot. Why cannot? Oh, that one is what was that? It's an offence, under traffic offence. But in Malaysia you can. Why? Sebab in Malaysia, sorry to say lah, sorry to say, Malaysia boleh. All boleh. Tak boleh, can boleh. How to change the attitude? How to change the culture? This is the problem. That's why culture based. If culture is very high, I believe corruption can be reduced, whether in public sector or private sector. Two models. This is my suggestion, the solution, that maybe to reduce corruption or corrupt practices in private sector or public sector, and to enhance integrity. Use these two models. Okay? Now, next. ISO. ISO is part of the initiative that maybe you can try to reduce corruption preventive in your organization. I suggest your organization please get this ISO. Why? Because under I want to show you. Before that, I can see. No fine. I do you one. This one. No fine. Under MACS, strategy number 2, public accountability. Number 5, to propose anti-bribery management system (ABMS) ISO 3701 certification as a requirement for companies in order to bid for government contract at procurement value. See, it's a must. ABMS or ISO 3701. That's why I suggest please try to get, if your company want to engage with the government tender procurement order, please get ISO. How, Dr. Azmi? Maybe you can conduct for workshop, ABMS workshop. I also can conduct for ABMS workshop for 2 days. Okay, ABMS. Now, next. Oh, good. Okay, good. Okay, very good. Right? Okay, you see? Number 5. See? Number 5. Strategy number 2 under MACS. This one. Under MACS 2024 until 2028. Okay, now next have you heard this circular issued by the Ministry of Finance? Most of the company or commercial organization are aware of this circular. In 2022, MOF or Ministry of Finance had come out with this circular. 1st June. So, see the red color? MACC. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Another 10 minutes. Okay? See the red color? The worst part is this one.
So, in short, please is to this one and two. Use these two design or framework in your organization to make sure issue on corruption, issue on integrity can be solved. Okay? Now, next. Why need forensic integrity assessment? So, one research has been conducted by Captain, K-A-P-T-E-I-N, Captain in 2011, shows that one of element under forensic integrity assessment. This one. So from the forensic integrity assessment can create ethical culture, and then the result employee productivity can be increased. The most important thing is this ethical culture. We want to change the culture, positive culture. That's why forensic integrity assessment is very important. Must conduct this assessment to make sure that issue on integrity can be solved or maybe can be enhanced in your organization. Believe me, some of the scholar research they conduct in Europe countries, if the culture of integrity is very high, the impact is corruption can be reduced. Based on the research have been conducted by some of the researchers in Europe. That's why forensic integrity assessment is very good to be used by your company or organization to overcome issue on integrity and corruption. In my slide, I also later the organizer I will give it to you. I have come up with this recommendation. Please, you can use this recommendation when you're going back to your organization to make sure, to try to help your organization to issue on integrity and also on corruption. Two.
Thank you, Associate Professor Haji Azmi.